Welcome, episode 42, F4MF Podcast. We are in our lovely location of the Griffin, as always. You can now see out the window, for those that are watching in video. First time in a long time I've been able to see out that window. It's kind of nice. Makes it a bit colder, but that's fine too. Heating costs money. Fuck the heating.
It does. It's spenny.
We don't need it. So yes, hi Jen, how are you doing?
Hi Tom, I'm okay, thank you. How are you?
I'm okay, kind of tired. Been a long week, 2 weeks. Some time in France, yay.
How was France?
I mean, it was better this time. We were in a different part of France.
Oh, not Toulouse?
No, we were in Nantes this time.
In Nantes?
Nantes. Careful now, we don't want to get cancelled.
It's literally called Nantes, isn't it?
Nantes.
Nantes.
Nantes. I mean, if you call them Nantes, they'd probably have a bit of a problem with it. And I have to admit, I actually had really nice French food, which is the first time in all the times I've been to France I actually had really good food.
What did you have?
Well, funnily enough, the guy I was with, we were looking at the menu and we were like, see, the French like to think they're cooking when they don't cook and everything's raw. And I really don't like raw. So there was this beef thing and I was like, they're traditionally known for making this raw. So the other guy was looking at it, he's like, that looks kind of nice. Like, unless it's raw, then we have a problem. So the waitress came over and we were like, is this cooked? Like, we're going to be just straight up rude. Is this cooked? And she's like, yeah, obviously. I'm like, no, like, how cooked is this cooked? It's like very well done. I was like, okay, that's not raw.
She's probably thinking fucking tourists.
Yeah. That stage I didn't care because I don't like when you get just raw mooing cow at you.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's slimy. It's horrible. And now everyone's going, oh, you have to have it that way. Fucking posh.
So you didn't have any frog's legs?
No, that's nonsense as well.
No snails?
Also nonsense. Just tasted garlic butter. Like, why would you want to eat a snail?
I don't know, I never have, because that just sounds gross.
There's no joy in even hunting that. Like, what are you going to do? Just stand at the other end of the garden and wait 6 hours until it gets there?
I mean, you probably don't hunt them.
Probably not, but it's funnier to think if you do. There's a fellow out in his garden just hunting snails. Yes, how was your day off? You don't work Tuesdays.
My day off was good. I went to go visit my friend's tattoo studio to say hello and pick up an order. And it was really nice to chat to her.
Where was that studio?
Moonchild Modifications in Filton.
I don't think I know that. Was that the one with the sound studio under it? The recording studio under it?
Yeah, so Cray has his little recording studio under it and he's recorded like Smile More. I think he's done some work with Vulture God as well, I think. I'm not sure. I think so. But yeah, lots of Bristol bands. He's been doing it for quite a while. And yeah, it's really nice that he's now got his own like separate space outside of his house to have people in. Yeah. Very nice.
Didn't he do the dick slap on Smile More's kick drum?
Yeah, dick slap kick. Yeah.
That takes balls, to be fair.
It quite literally does take balls.
Well, you could have a penis without some balls, but...
I mean, put it this way, I couldn't do a dick slap, so...
No, you could slap a dick, but maybe not.
I could.
Yeah, it might be a bit more awkward if you just flopped it out on the table.
Anyway,
yes, episode 42. We're talking about nothing but metal, obviously.
And dicks, apparently. Yeah.
So we're in the Griffin. We've got lovely orange lights. Thanks, Anthony, who can currently hear us and is looking at us, fixing the lights. No one else can see him, but we can see him. Everything he's doing. Look at that. Amazing.
We're breaking the fourth wall. They don't know.
That's true. Fourth wall's a good thing to break. Anywho, on to music. What have you been listening to the last 2 weeks? What's been going on?
Oh, I have been listening to... So I've gone down a rabbit hole of industrial and I've been listening to a lot of Three Teeth.
Can't say I've ever heard of them.
They are like the most industrial. Like, I don't know how to describe them. Borderline kind of like, I don't know my dance and techno differences, but like almost borderline that sort of vibe.
Right.
But just very industrial and very repetitive and very angry. I think you quite like them. I'll put some on for you later.
All right. Put it on the car on the way home.
I will do. But yeah, very, very good.
How did you come across them? Was that an old band that you've gone back to, or is that something you just stumbled across?
So it was a band that Jake introduced me to like a while ago because he was like proper into his industrial.
Yeah.
And we had a record that I'd spin a fair few times, but basically I've gone ahead and listened to their other albums. Really good. Wish we had those on record instead.
Are they different in each album?
They're not overly different. It's just this album just hit harder for some reason.
Is it more new? Is it older?
Not a clue, didn't check. In classic me fashion, puts something on and pays no attention to anything else. Could not tell you the name of any member. Couldn't tell you the name of the album. I like the song Nile. Good. There we go. That's the song I remembered. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. You got the album and the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Other than that, though, as I mentioned to you earlier as well, I have been on a big Animals as Leaders hype right now.
Yes, so you've got a theory that you need to explain, because you sent me some voice notes. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I sent you a couple of voice notes, so...
I actually thought you were baked in one of them. I was like, what? I'm like, this is an epiphany moment, and I don't know what the epiphany is.
Tom, you know Animals as Leaders, man. Tom, you have to hear me out, bro.
No, it was actually, I need to tell you about this, but Animals as Leaders. And I'm like, well, okay. So hit me with your knowledge.
I can't remember what voice notes I sent to you now, but either way, I've been rinsing Animals as Leaders. So I have been listening to, bear with me, because again, we know that I don't remember the names of any albums. I've been listening to The Joy of Motion quite a lot. And I've also been listening to The Madness of Many. I would argue those are their best albums. Probably because I haven't listened to the 2022 one, so I can't have an opinion on it.
Fair, yeah. Just one's enough to draw you in, so...
Do you know Animals as Leaders?
I know the band, as in the name, and I'm pretty sure they're a downloady band, but I could be totally wrong with that.
They are prog metal.
Okay. That sounds good.
It's very good, and they are absolutely fucking insane. They're what I'd like to describe as a band for other guitarists.
So you can stand there with a hard on and kind of go, that guy can play guitar.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Like, and so Tosin Abasi, the way he plays guitar, so he does a lot of like thumping. Yeah. And he's got like...
On the guitar, not the bass.
Yeah, on a guitar. He's got like it's probably like a 9-string or something. He's got his own signatures as well.
Oh, wow, okay.
But like, he's got a massive thumb.
Well,
all of his power is in that one thumb. Like...
He'd make a great hitchhiker.
Yeah. I guess he would, but...
So your theory is they're a prog metal band by all sounds good?
That was it. So, one theory I had, again, similar to what I just said about Three Teeth, I think you could walk into a rave, play the entirety of The Joy of Motion, and nobody would bat an eyelid. Right. As much as it is prog metal, I think you could just... It's so insane and there's so much going on that I think it would be great rave music.
Okay. You also mentioned in one of your voice notes about him being pop.
So that's my other voice note that I sent you.
Light bulb.
So in this theory, if anybody knows Animals as Leaders, you've definitely listened to the track Physical Education. I was listening to it while I was pottering about, and it is the equivalent of putting on Push It to the Limit and going through a montage or getting stuff done. You know how Push It to the Limit comes on, you know that you're in for just like this little like quick scene of just like things getting done really quickly or a montage. Yeah. I think Physical Education is the equivalent of that.
Anyone agree, disagree? Yeah. Maybe get baked and then see what you think.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But yeah, no, I've had a very fun time listening to them. I felt 18 again when the albums first came out. I might have been younger, actually. I don't remember.
Not that long ago, really, for you.
The albums are like 10 years old, man. I'm getting old. I know, I'm nearly 30.
Well, I turned 39 yesterday, so...
She's 39, but she still looks so young. Not very young, but a lot of fun.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Nice. Wonder will they ever get back together again?
Oh, probably never, because Jack Black's sold himself out, hasn't he?
It's Disney. It is Disney, isn't it? Kung Fu Panda?
No, it's DreamWorks, isn't
it?
Well, he's a child superstar now, is like child actor.
Minecraft and... all these
Don't
things.
Knock the Minecraft movie. That is a brilliant movie.
It's just a shame that there's just basically no more. It
is
over a stupid comment, but it was a comment that Jack Black was like, well, I can't be a part of this because I like money and I
can't be part of this one comment, but I can write a song about how I want to fuck her gently, and yet still I can be like in every child's movie ever.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
I guess people are subjectively listening, they maybe listen to tribute, go, yeah, that's very pleasant.
Is it?
Fuck her gently is not pleasant when your parents are in the car with you. Tell you that. Same as Bloodhound Gang. That came on once. Many years ago, I bought it in cassette. That's how fucking long ago that was.
Yeah.
And I kind of put it on knowing that it was a bit naughty. And my mother was in the car. And there's a lot of...
Uh-oh.
It's not even heavy music, and that's the really annoying thing about it. Like, it's just, you can hear everything in graphic detail. You're like, oh, this is really awkward. I wish I put this on when I got home. Anyway.
Oh, you've just unlocked a really embarrassing memory.
Go on, you can't leave us hanging.
So back when I was like, I don't know, a teenager, living with my mum, she bought Supersonic Sex Machine by Steel Panther, and she put it on. But she is a bit of a divvy, and I don't think that she actually listened to what they were talking about and instead just thought, oh, this is some nice glam rock.
Yeah.
And it's quite mortifying.
Yeah.
And still to this day, I don't think that she realises...
That's fantastic.
...quite what she was listening to.
I have a lot of time for that. They're playing again this year. I need to remember the date.
They are, but the tickets are sold out, or they're like...
Are they?
Yeah, I think so. And I think resale is like 50 or 60 quid. Like, it's a lot of money. I'd love to see them.
That's a lot of money for Steel Panther.
Right.
Yeah, that's...
I guess the
Deftones
cost of touring
level.
And stuff. Yeah, no, it is. How much do you pay for your Deftones ticket?
I think it was either 60 or 80.
See, for a big arena stadium thing, that's kind of what you're expecting. But for the fucking O2 in Bristol...
Yeah, you shouldn't be paying that for
like,
a
anything
ticket.
More than 30 quid is, like, extortionate.
Yeah. That's a shame. I also didn't realise it was sold out, because I actually wanted to go to that.
Yeah, we'll have to look at some resales, yeah.
Last time I saw him, I was so annoyed. I think I told you the story before.
Oh, what, about the kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did you bring your kids to Steel Panther and then brag about it online that every other man inside there didn't get to see 28 boobs?
Honestly, that's just bad parenting. Like, taking your child to... Why the fuck? It's like taking your kid to a sex club. Like, don't.
Yeah. Isn't there a Simpson quote about that? When he goes to Mardi Gras, he goes, "You know how many boobs I saw, Marge?" And it's an odd number, isn't it?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I can't remember the number. It's like 29 or something. It's, yeah. You know how many boobs I saw? Not an odd number. Yes. I also went down a bit of a rabbit hole with music.
Yes, tell me.
I've had some new stuff, but a lot of old stuff too. I say old, it's old now when you look back on it, which is kind of sad. But I put on Fury of Our Maker's Hand by Devil Driver, their first album.
Very nice.
Fucking kick-ass album. Like, that was the start of a kind of new genre.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, every song on the album just fucking slaps you in the face. The videos were sick, everything about it was just great. I kind of missed that level of Devil Driver. They kind of went off a bit of a tangent in recent years, and they obviously haven't done it in a long time with Dez's Health and stuff, but I missed that kind of style of Devil Driver. Like, I saw them pretty soon after they released that album. It's a very different vibe from what they kind of do, I'd say now, but again, even a few years ago.
What year was that album come out?
Oh, Jesus. I want to say it's early 2000s.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Oh, things just hit different back then. I am going for a bit of a 2000s nostalgia at the moment as well, just in general.
It's kind of happening. It's coming back around.
It is coming back around, but man, they just don't make music like they used to anymore, man.
We're becoming that age.
They don't do music videos like they used to anymore, man.
It's because MTV doesn't do fucking music videos anymore. Rewind about 4 episodes if you haven't watched. Yes, then after that, I was like, oh, I feel like a bit of Machine Head, but I went for Through the Ashes of Empires.
Nice.
Best song I've written, Imperium, hands down. In the history of metal, that is the best song I've written.
In the history of metal?
That song is fucking insane.
Okay.
Absolutely love that song. Like, every year it appears in one of my most played songs. I have listened to that song, I don't know, 10,000 times, if not more. Everything about it just kicks ass. I love the progression through it, the riffs through it, the fucking gnarly breakdown towards the end. It's just incredible song. But the whole album is kick ass. Again, it was kind of the one album that kind of saved Machine Head because they'd been down a bit of a weird route, you know, doing the fucking Burning Red and all that kind of nonsense, where it was just like, okay, you had your time, you had 2 good albums, now you're just pumping out shit for the sake of it. Then they released that and everyone's like, whoa, you dudes can actually play again, awesome. And then they kept that style for quite a few years after that. Next few albums, including the Blackened and stuff, were all that kind of fast, you know, technical guitar. So I went back to that one, which I really like. They have a hidden song on it. It's only on the Japanese release. I think it's a Japanese release. And now I'm after forgetting the name of it. It was just at the tip of my tongue. Balls. What's it called? It's not called balls. Nope, it'll come back to me. I'm going to scream a word at some stage through this episode.
Yeah, it'll just be like 15 minutes later.
It'll come back to me. And that was a belter as well. They don't ever play that live. It was just a hidden track on a random release. I think it was a Japanese release.
Oh, is it on Spotify?
I don't think so.
Ah, interesting.
The song would be, but it may not be linked to the album. That's going to really annoy me now. We're going to not take a break because we do it in one shot. I will remember what it was. The other one I was listening to was Once Human. Because, well, I went down a bit of a rabbit hole with them because on news, which I will get onto soon. In fact, it's one of the newses. It's been a while since we've done a Tom's news section. Yeah. They need to tour, actually. That'd be fantastic. Their old stuff is really good.
When was their last tour? Has it been a while?
Yes. Yes, so Arch Enemy obviously let go of Elisa Goose White many months ago at the stage. They had still booked tours for the rest of the year, but they had no singer. And then they were putting out teasers, and everyone was like, "Oh, it's going to be Angela. Angela's coming back because she's coming back to the band." The original singer, I was like, "Firstly, that's incorrect. She's not the original singer. They had a male before her for like a few EPs kind of thing. Not the original singer. Get your facts right." And also, she never actually left the band. She was the tour manager for many, many years, even with Alyssa there. So she's always been part of Arch Enemy, just behind the scenes. Anyway, it's not her. It is Lauren Hart from Once Human. And I don't know if you know Once Human, but they are very, very good. They're, how would you describe them? They're a heavier melodic death. They're probably creeping into kind of Black and Death, kind of more industrial kind of vibes to them.
Oh, this sounds like something I'd like then.
It's got Logan Mader as well, formerly Machine Head, which ties me back to where I was, which is one of the reasons I went down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Who's fucking stacked now. Jesus Christ, all the videos of him playing, he's just completely topless, shirtless, topless.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude was absolutely shredded, but yeah, he was formerly Machine Head as well. And it kind of annoyed me. Now, Once Human got, like, if you look at their numbers now, it's obviously gone through the roof because everyone's going, "Oh, who's Lauren Hart?" kind of thing. And everyone's forgetting the fucking Logan Mader's in it. Like, you know, he was one of the really good guitar players in Machine Head for many years. Maybe, you know, give him a bit of respect too. Just thought.
You tell him.
Yeah, don't you.
God damn it, people that just listen to the music and don't look at who's in the band.
No, God.
How dare they?
Arseholes are these
idiots. Then they do a podcast and they chat shit and they say, "Oh, I don't know who's in this band."
They did some albums. It was great. 5 stars.
They did an album, yeah, 5 stars. Liked it, yeah.
Would listen again. Yeah, they're very good. I quite like them. So then, also, I had the new Silosis album. I actually listened to one of my own recommendations.
Ooh.
Because, you know, I put well, I didn't do it this week and I do apologise, but we'll put it up on socials, whatever. Do it in the next episode. Every now and again, just drop in some new albums that are coming out. Silosis is one of them that dropped last week before. It's a very good album. It hits hard, fast, aggressive, a bit more trashy than they kind of used to do. The guys' vocals are as good as ever. And I think live, this album will just fucking slay. Like, they will do well with it. Not their best album, but still definitely worth a listen. So
okay.
I liked it. It was good. And then the only other one that's been on is Bloody Falls, which is melodic death metal band. And I nearly fell into a trap because it was like, I think they might be an AI band. And I looked it up, they're not, they're a real band. I'm glad about that fact.
This is the new trap that we might be falling into.
Ooh. Yeah. I'm getting to the point now where, like, it happened to me the other day. One of my friends sent me something. I listened to it, and I was like, I'm not sure that's real. So I didn't use the AI to figure out if it was real. I'm basically like, is this a real band? And they were like, no, this is AI generated because there's no members. It's like, yeah, okay. So I'm not listening to that again. Yeah. Not Bloody Falls, they're a real band. Check them out, they're really good. Yeah, so I've had a lot of things on. It annoys me to say Machine Head Dev Driver's old now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 20-something years, so...
Wait, I had another thought that I wanted to discuss with you, actually.
Light bulb 2.
Yes, another light bulb. Another Jen's trapped in monkey brain with all the thoughts going on. So, I was also rinsing some more System of a Down yesterday, as you do, because why not?
You've had a big System of a Down trend recently.
I really have, but it's because they're just so fucking good, man.
Yeah.
If System of a Down came out today, do you think they'd be well received?
No.
Me neither.
I don't think they would have the they were different at the time. People didn't know how to describe them. They were fun, they were crazy, they were a bit everything, you know. I don't know if that vibe would stick today.
I also think if they came out today, obviously they'll have a lot to be singing about. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because obviously they're
They'd
so
be very
political.
relevant.
And I think that, personally, I would find it too depressing.
Yeah.
At least I can separate what they were talking about before, because I was a child when it came out.
Yeah.
I wasn't like really aware of it. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like now it would be...
You could argue that it's difficult to decipher what they're actually singing about anyway. A lot of the lyrics are quite obscure.
Yeah.
It's deep when you know about it.
That's another light bulb moment that I had.
Yeah.
So, I remember when I first listened to System of a Down as a teenager and kind of thought, oh yeah, this is just like teenage angst. This is all the stuff that's, oh yeah, no, blah, 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 like, oh, I hate going to school. And now you listen to System of a Down as an adult and you're like, oh man, yeah, politics, the world sucks, the government are terrible, everything's awful. Actually, it's not about just being a teenager.
Yeah, with your teenage angst. Yeah, totally agree. An interesting thing about him coming out now, though, if they did, I think the way the world has gone and seeing a lot of the newer bands coming through, like especially in Bristol and stuff, there's a huge kind of Deftones influence.
Massive.
And I don't think System would fit into that vibe.
Oh, what if it was, yeah.
If they were to come out now.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I kind of think that it wouldn't catch with the current generations. I mean, prove me wrong. If only there was a band like System of a Down.
If only.
If only. And there definitely should be, or is. I mean, we know too.
Yeah, we know too. Yeah.
Guys, do more. We want to see more of you. Yeah, interesting thought. I don't know, yeah. It's hard to kind of pull it apart and kind of go, would they be? Like, what's in their sound?
Well, we'll never know. It's just such an obscure hypothetical. But yeah, I was really thinking about it yesterday. Like, yeah, would they?
I had actually the same thought about Nirvana. They came on the card the other day.
Yeah.
And I was like, if he didn't, well, allegedly kill himself, I'm going to say, or she allegedly killed him. Ooh, controversial. Ooh. Would they be relevant today?
I don't know.
I don't think they'd have lasted.
I don't think they would have either. I think because Kurt Cobain got a bit sick of it, didn't he?
He did. I don't think he'd have had the energy to just keep doing festivals and yeah. And then would they now be a band where it's like, oh, they haven't played in 20 years. They'll come back and do a System of a Down and do like 4 shows.
Yeah, that's the thing, because you say, as much as we say that, there's plenty of other bands who you imagine if they'd have died back in the day, you would have thought like the same thing. Yeah. But then we see them do their tour and then, you know, they haven't got the same politics as they did before and that sort of thing. So
who Nirvana, they were in a bit of a, like, you look at the surviving bands of the grunge era, like none of them are exactly modern festival headliners anymore. No. And I don't think Nirvana would have been. I think people would have just got sick of it and gone, okay, we've seen Nirvana, fine. And I think they would have died out.
Maybe.
Which is funny because they're now massive. Like, you see fucking t-shirts of them in Primark.
Well, I think isn't part of the reason, not the entire reason, obviously they're a cool band and what they were doing was very, you know, new and different at the time. Yeah. Wasn't part
That's teenage angst for you right there.
Yeah, for sure. But isn't part of the reason that they got so massive was because Kurt Cobain killed himself?
I think it probably added to it, yeah.
Yeah.
That they kind of hit the spotlight because of it and it just blew up. But then I was thinking of the knock-on effect. If Nirvana had kept going, you wouldn't have Foo Fighters, for instance. No. Dave Grohl probably wouldn't have opened the Studio 666, for instance.
We just need to go to these alternate timelines and find out all the answers.
It'd be quite fun, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it?
Just to step back. Or if Cliff Burton was still alive.
If only he'd switched places with Lars, to be honest.
Meow. And then they would have never sued Napster, and you know that would never been a thing.
But then, what if Cliff got sloppy and lazy, and then everyone would think, oh, what if Lars had swapped places with Cliff?
I think Cliff would have got bored of Metallica. I think he'd have left, and they'd probably ended up with Gio anyway. So
again, alternate timelines.
We'd someone needs to invent us a time machine so we can go and look at these timelines.
An interdimensional travel.
Yeah, we need Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
on an adventure, Morty. On a little adventure.
Or maybe if we just take some really hard drugs, we'll find out.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of drugs you need for that to go into an alternate dimension with. Where Kurt Cobain is still alive and, I don't know, selling hot dogs out of a stand in New York or something. It was like that thing I told you before about the guy from American Head Charge.
Yeah.
That was nothing has happened of that now.
Yeah.
Like that's everything has just died down about it. This big thing. Oh, let's find him. We found him. Let's give him all our money. Okay, now what?
Oh, what? There's been no follow up.
Nope. They found him.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh. Sad.
Yeah. I mean, I liked American Head Charge. I did. I was lucky enough to see him live as well. They have a fucking cracking song. It's Just So You Know. Was their big one, and the video of it always reminded me of Slayer because there's a stage where they're all in their suits and like they clearly shouldn't be wearing suits. They look that kind of new metal-y, I would say. Yeah. And then like they're on like the spin platform, and as it spins to the kind of heavy breakdown, blood just starts pissing out of the ceiling, and they're covered in it. Yeah. It just reminded me bloodlines. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty fucking cool. What laugh this time? Anyway, where was I? Things going on in the world might be an interesting thing to go to. The metal world, obviously.
What's going on in the world of Metal Corner?
We definitely need a little jingle for that. Bands, write us a jingle for that. Or Metal News Corner.
News Corner.
Yeah, just a 10-second, kind of like Napalm Death. Bah! Yeah, something like that. Fun. Where should we start? Politics and how the world is fucked and fuck religion. Can we start there?
We can do, yeah. Go
Why
on.
not?
So start as we mean to go forwards, I suppose.
Yeah. So Behemoth, who I love, fucking great band.
Yeah.
Have had to cancel shows in India due to credible threats from religious nutjobs, basically.
I think I heard about this, actually.
So much so that they had to cancel it because there was possibility of arrest and physical harm to the band. Because... And now they've actually come out, Nurgle's come out and kind of gone, this is fucking ridiculous because all you're doing is you cancel freedom of speech. Like, what I like about Behemoth is, yes, their stuff is dark and sinister. They don't believe in any religions. Totally fine, no problem with that. And, their songs shit of God and everything else. But they don't take themselves seriously in that sense. Like, yeah,
no, that it's a performance.
Yeah, it is. And it's a expression. It's what art is, right?
Yeah.
And... someone asked me a question recently. He's like, oh, do you celebrate Christmas? He was like, yeah, because I don't have to work. I spend time with my family. What's not to like?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, but the religious connotation is like, I couldn't give a shit about that. I like having time off work and spending time with my family.
I mean, as do most people who celebrate Christmas.
Exactly, right? It's not an outrageous statement. But what I'm getting at is his thing isn't, oh, yeah, hail Satan. Like, it never was. He's like, yeah, we sing about it, but that's just...
Yeah, that's the extent, yeah.
Yeah. So... He was quite pissed off that he actually had to cancel the shows because they tried everything they could and the promoters working hard to do it, but basically religious nutjobs were like, nope, you have to cancel. So that was a bit shit. So I don't think anyone in India will be able to see Behemoth unless you leave and go somewhere else that isn't full of religious nutjobs. Do you want some positive news?
Please.
William Shatner?
No. Who's that?
What? Star Trek.
Who does he play?
Captain Kirk.
Oh, yes, I do. I should know that. I have watched a lot of Star Trek, surprisingly. We can speak in Klingon if you'd like.
Oh, that's better. Okay. You start.
Vornak Finner.
You actually, what?
I said, so you don't say hello in Klingon. I'm going to sound like a right fucking nerd. You don't say hello in Klingon. You say...
But you didn't know who William Shatner was.
No, I didn't. You say kupla, which means what do you want?
Nice. I like it. It's abrupt.
And you don't say, can I have, and there's no word for please. So you just say, I want. So Vornak Viner is I want wine. Or beer, I can't remember. So
sounds like wine.
So I know the most important ones, which is what do you want? Can I no, give me wine. Thank you.
Good.
There we go. But yeah, don't know who that guy is. Anyway.
Yes, well, he is 94 years old.
Yeah.
So, young spring chicken. But he's now going to do a metal album.
Oh, fucking let's go.
Featuring Black Sabbath, Judas Priest covers, plus some originals. And what makes this even better is he's going to do the originals, and in fact all of it, in his characteristic, dramatic spoken word.
What?
Now you're starting to...
Whoa, this is sick.
Right? It gets better. Fucking Zakk Wylde is going to play with him.
Yeah.
And Richie Blackmore.
What?
How fucking sick is this going to be?
This is sick.
I'm 100% getting this.
Yeah.
Like, that's going to be incredible.
That's pretty mint.
So, yeah, I read the headline, I was like, that's bollocks. And then you look into it and go, oh wow, no, he's deadly serious. He's going to make a metal album and he's 94 with fucking
wild.
icons.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So yeah, I that's some positive good news, right?
Yeah.
On the Icons thing, Metallica are doing Metallica things.
Oh God, what?
They've now got themselves a residency in the Las Vegas Sphere.
Oh.
You know, that new big
Yeah.
arena thing. Don't really know what it is other than it's supposed to be a real spectacle.
Okay.
They've now got 24 dates in it because Metallica.
And they're going to sell out every single one.
They have. And they're doing the no repeat thing as well. Which I look forward to. I'm seeing that this June, but not in the Sphere. But yeah, in Dublin, which would be just as good. It'd be better because I'd be with my friends. So.
Imagine being that. Imagine being James Hetfield and just thinking, yeah, fuck it, I'm going to book out 24 dates so I've got enough material to do a no repeat.
No, it's 24 dates, but it's 12 shows.
Right. Fuck it, even 12.
12 of, how do I put it? So it's 2 dates per show.
Right.
And each of those dates is a no repeat, but they'll probably repeat the set the 12 times.
That's still wild.
It is.
I bet there's some fucking nerd out there as well that's bought tickets to every single one of them.
I would have thought so. They actually put more dates on because it was originally supposed to be 6 dates.
What?
And it sold out so quick they were like, oh, there's interest. Like, of course there's fucking interest. Like, you fucking played Antarctica and people fucking sold out for it. Like, of course there's going to be interest. So that's mad. Imagine getting that big as a metal band that you can just command, oh, this is a really cool once-in-a-lifetime venue. Cool, yeah. We want 24 dates in it, please.
I don't know how I feel about that. Is that something to congratulate them on, or is that something to be like, Jesus Christ, fucking pipe down a little bit?
I am with you. I don't know where I sit with it. Because that is a very big, iconic statement to be able to say.
Yeah.
And I think they've probably got the most dates of any band so far.
Yeah.
And you're like, probably not many more would be able to beat that.
No, that is... Yeah, it's a bit of a mind-blowing concept.
I wouldn't imagine even some of the biggest pop stars in the world would be able to do that.
No, probably not.
Yeah. So it's a huge statement.
I don't know, maybe that's Lars and his...
I mean, I know you were dissing Lars earlier, but like what he's done for Metallica has been pretty insane.
It has.
He's been the one to really propel him into the stratosphere.
Yeah, for sure. But still, it's just... I don't know, it seems like it all just becomes like one big marketing gimmick at the end of it. Do you know what I mean?
It's weird with them because I totally agree with you. I get that. But then they do an awful lot for their fans. Like, they actually care about the fans. And they do a lot for the... what's the foundation called? All But In Your Hands. That's their foundation. Like, they just do so much because I guess they're probably pushing on billionaires at this stage. And they still are fun teenage metalheads.
Yeah.
I have a lot of time for that. Even the Back to the Beginning Black Sabbath thing last year. I saw videos of Lars walking around the stadium like before and afterwards. And he's like, "This is incredible! Like, it's just a stadium. Like, how many stadiums he played in his life?
Yeah,
and it's not even that big of a stadium, right? He's definitely played to bigger. And like, he's walking around going, "This is fucking incredible!" Like, he's such a fanboy at heart.
Yeah,
and I quite like that about him. Yes, they're probably up their own holes and everything else, but they still have that kind of air that they're kind of one of us.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I'm talking from my arse there, but...
I mean, you watch more videos about them and listen to what they have to say more than I do, so you've got a better perspective on it, but...
Yeah, I'd love to meet him to see if that theory was actually correct. Or is it just oh yeah, take a picture, whatever, fuck off.
Yeah.
You know, it was that kind of way, or if they'd actually talk to you, yeah? Because they have to do it every day of the week. So it'd be interesting to see if they're just sick of it, or...
Yeah. Metallica, if you're listening, we'd love to have you on.
Yeah. We can only take 2 of you at a time, though, so fight amongst yourselves.
I want Robert Trujillo.
I'd probably take James or Lars, though, so...
I wouldn't take Lars, I don't want to talk to him.
Okay, we can take James. James, you're welcome. Come on.
Actually, no, I bet Kirk actually seems quite cool.
Yeah.
I'll take anybody but Lars.
I mean, Lars, if you're listening and you wanted to, come on, we would...
Oh, yeah, we wouldn't say no, man.
It would do your ratings fantastic. Just think of all the people that now know you're playing the Sphere. Other sad kind of news. I'm jumping between different types of news. Lots of interesting news came out. You know the way a few episodes ago I was like, Twisted Sister doing the thing they said they never do. They would come out and they would do the 50-year anniversary. And then about 2 weeks later, Dee Snider was like, I can't, I'm not healthy enough. It's gonna fucking kill me. Not doing it. Cancel all the tours. Now fucking Sebastian Bach is stepping in as Dee Snider. And they're going to redo the tour. I was like, no! You don't do the 50th anniversary without the main fucking singer. Come on.
That's, yeah.
After he turned around and was like, I can't do it. Like, it would break me. Oh, let's just get Sebastian Bach in. No.
I do quite like Sebastian Bach, though.
Do you?
Oh,
but
yeah.
the front twisted sister.
I think he could front twist his sister.
I don't know. He needs to pull the makeup out as well, which I guess he could do, but...
He wouldn't look like Dee Snider, though, would he? Dee Snider... It's iconic.
You think Twisted Sister and like Dee Snider just jumps out, like that's kind of... That's the image, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder what their reasoning behind it was. Do you think maybe they were like, oh, you know, we've got a lot of fan interest, we still want to at least celebrate it? Or do you think they're just like money? Money.
I hope it's the first one.
Yeah.
And not just, we said we never do this and we're poor, so we need money, so let's just go on out and do it. I hope it's not that.
Hopefully not.
I also didn't know Sebastian Bach was that friendly with, I'm guessing, Dee Snider, because they must have had his blessing.
Oh, I'd imagine they would be. They were in that same sort of era. Sebastian Bach just seems like a absolute dude as well, though.
Yeah.
He just seems pretty funny.
He's aged well.
He's aged all right. He's not how he looked back in the way back when.
Well, no, but, you know, he's still aged
pretty well. He still sounds good. I think I saw him live a few years ago.
Did you?
Yeah. At Download, I think.
What, solo stuff?
No, he is still in Skid Row, isn't he? Is it Skid Row or was it something else he was in? Yeah.
I think it was Skid Row. I think it was.
Pretty sure he was still singing. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm not mad about that decision. I feel a bit sorry for Dee Snider though.
I'm a bit mad about it. Yeah, I don't think it should be Sebastian Bach, if anyone.
Well, who would you put?
Dee Snider. And if you can't do it, then you go, okay, we can't do it, lads. We're very sorry.
I mean, what they could do instead is just put Alice Cooper in a big blonde wig.
That's
and I don't
enough.
think that you'd notice any difference.
I'd
they
accept
look
that.
The same.
I'd accept that. That'd be fine. His other band is coming to UK soon.
Whose?
Hollywood Vampires.
Oh, really?
With Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
So Alice Cooper, Johnny Depp, the guy from Aerosmith, I think.
What's his name? Joe Perry?
I think so.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the fourth member. No one knows the fourth member. Probably also a huge rock star that everyone's screaming down, going, "Oh, you fucking idiot, how do you know this guy?" Name's Jeff. It might be Jeff. I don't know.
Might be.
Lots of Jeffs in the world. Happy news again. I'm going to have two happy newses. Good.
Oh, good. Go on.
Good. Ozzfest is returning next year, including a date in Birmingham.
Yes.
One single date.
One single date.
I'm happy because I never had a chance to go to Ozzfest. I think it's going to be killer. They brought up bands like System of a Down, for instance, we talked about earlier. Like Slipknot, another huge one that came through there. And it was all Sharon and Ozzy just kind of looking at bands and going, we'll give you a go, why not? And they've blown up to be huge bands. So the premise of the festival is that you look after the bands and hopefully they go somewhere. And they still want that to be the case. So they want to see the talent come through and push them up and everything else. Now, where this gets odd is I don't know what they're going to do for the headliner. Because Ozzy obviously headlined. Now, don't do some weird shit about getting a hologram.
Oh, yeah, no, let's not do that.
No, they haven't said what they're doing. They've announced no bands, but Sharon has now come out and said that they've got some deal with Live Nation that's going to go ahead. So that will sell out pretty quickly, as there's only one UK date. But I'm definitely getting a ticket for that, because that'd be fucking killer. Because, I mean, they've had a lot of really good lineups. Black Label Society definitely going to be there. Zakk Wylde is obviously going to be there. And if you listen to many of these episodes, you would know I'm total fanboy of Zakk Wylde.
Are you? I didn't know.
Yeah. If ever I got a chance to hang out with him, that would be best day ever. I would say have a beer with him, but he's sober, so
yeah. I
would have a beer and he would watch begrudgingly. I think I'd need a beer to hang out with him, to be honest. He's a cool dude. Anyway, enough of fanboying. Last good news for many people who are gamers out there. If you remember Guitar Hero.
Yes, I remember Guitar Hero.
Fucking great game, right? So much fun.
It's quite fun. I miss
It's
Guitar
still
Hero.
fun.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing that you miss it because it's coming back.
Okay.
So the studio that did it was Red Octane. It's the same members of the studio, but they're in a different studio. It's Red Octane Games, I think it's called. They're basically doing a rhythm style game, which is Guitar Hero. It comes with Gibson are backing it, so it's going to be a Gibson guitar rather than it's going to be Kramer, which is owned by them.
Yeah.
Rather than just a generic plastic one, which is a good start. But it's called Stage Tour, and the opening trailer they did for it was the classic band members on the stage, and they were playing Static X.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, that's a good fucking start.
That is a brilliant start.
So yeah, I don't know when that's out, but it's going to be on all the latest gen consoles, and it is now 100% confirmed though. And the internet has acted appropriately, and everyone has lost their pants about it because that was an excellent game. That
does sound quite fun. Oh yeah, I had so many Guitar Heroes.
Yeah, I had all of them.
How many are all of them? Because I had like the fucking Van Halen special one and the Metallica special one.
I had the Metallica one as well, with the actual custom Metallica guitar as well.
Oh, okay, all right, nerd. I wasn't that bad.
Yeah. The only thing I didn't like about Guitar Hero is when they went off the metal. There was a few of them that were a bit more general rock. Like, yeah, come on, put the metal in there. It's more fun to play.
Yeah, fair, but I don't hate it. I've got quite a big range of tastes. There's definitely some on there that fucking suck. Tell you what, actually, Guitar Hero is the first time that I heard Tool. I fucking hated Tool. Because like 7 minutes getting through this level on Guitar Hero, you had all of the Alex Gray artwork just like going around you to the point where I was like focusing more on this eyeball that was floating in front of me than what I'm fretting on the fake guitar. And yeah, it just after that I was like, oh, Tool shit, fuck Tool.
Eat those words.
Yeah, a few years later, I actually listened to Tool. Obviously, really like Tool. Yeah.
And then it was like, oh, I may have misjudged.
Whoopsie.
Never judge a book by its eyeball, apparently. I have a fun story about Guitar Hero, actually. When I was back in uni, one of my friends, shout out to Alan, he's an ex-same guitar player anyway, was playing a competition in Guitar Hero, and he played Through the Fire and Flames on expert mode and won the competition because it's fucking insane.
There's a South Park episode about this,
where
and that's all I can think of.
Playing acoustically with all the clicks.
Did he win, and then it gets to the finishing bit and it just says, you are... I can't say the word. Watch the South Park episode.
He did win, and won 2 tickets to go see Dragon Force. One of which you offered to me, but I had an exam that day, and I couldn't fucking go.
Look, you can always repeat an exam, but you can't repeat a gig.
That is true, especially with a free ticket.
Exactly.
Yeah, I made a bad decision that day. So yeah, that was a fun little Guitar Hero story. I'm looking really forward to stage tour. I think that's going to be fantastic. I'm looking forward to having Guitar Hero parties.
Please do. I'll have, because I don't have a newest console. So
people just call around. We have some beers.
Yeah. Invite me.
Obviously.
I want to play.
Shall we go on to some big announcements? How are we doing in time?
We are doing fine. Let's go.
Cool. Let's crack on. There's been a load of big announcements, and we haven't done big announcements in quite a while, mostly because there hasn't been many. Until the last month. For some reason, the metal world has woke up and gone, Bristol, would you like some gigs?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Put it into our greedy little mouths. Give us all the gifts, gigs.
Want one? Yeah, do you want some?
Yes, I do.
Right. We'll start with I Hate God. They're back again.
Ooh, yeah.
So a nice dose of sludge for you. That's on the 11th of November in Strange Brew.
Very nice.
I don't think they've got the support text, but you don't need support text. That is good. The Amity Affliction, which post hardcore, if that is your thing. Plus Silent Planet and Varials is 13th of October in the O2.
Very cool. Well, not the O2,
but... this one isn't a huge one, but I like two of the bands in it a lot, so I put it as one of the big announcements because I was very happy when I saw it. It's Froglord, Space Pistol, and Zaicha.
Oh, yeah.
Zaicha, did I get it right that time?
I don't know.
You got it right the last time.
Did I?
I think so. I mean, they haven't called us out since, so...
We need them to send us a voice note with how you pronounce it.
And then every time we mention your name, we'll just put it up.
Yeah, we'll just put...
It's that Black and Doom band that I absolutely loved, that I mentioned a few weeks ago. Absolutely insane. So that's incredible. I don't know Space Pistol. I've never heard of them.
No, I've not heard of them.
But Froglord and Zaicha?
Zaicha, yeah, sure.
Let's go with it. You know who I mean. That's 26th of April at the Croft, which is a very exciting venue for it.
That's really soon.
It is. Not a Bristol one, but the closest one is in Cardiff. So Spirit Box, Ginger, and Dying Wish. So Spirit Box did a bit of teasing with their latest album's called Tsunami Sea or something like that.
Yeah.
And they basically did a tsunami headed for the UK, or it was just a post I was like, oh, I wonder what that could mean. But yes, their new album is kick-ass, so that will probably be quite good. I've not seen Spirit Box headline, but what I have seen, they were pretty interesting, pretty good. I suspect that'll sell pretty quick. Ginger are good. I don't like the fact they blew up in steam when shit was kicking off in Ukraine. They kind of used it.
Ginger are fine. I don't like Ginger. They're fine. They're not bad. They're fine.
I couldn't agree with you more. Yeah. Diamation I've never heard of, so I don't know. But that's 17th September. They're playing a few UK dates, but Cardiff is the closest one, which is an hour-ish on the train. In fact, you'll be telling us about a trip you did there.
Spoilers, yeah.
In the next section, maybe. Another one that's not Bristol, again, which is a bit of a shame. So Crypta, which is Brazilian, what are they? Death.
Nice.
Guess. Full female band.
Very cool.
You must know them.
Nope.
No? Very cool. I put on one of the songs we're leaving. They're very cool. So Birmingham or London are the two closest, and that is the 14th and 15th of August. One I'm very excited for but can't pronounce, and we had this debate with John Ashby. Gairia?
Yes.
Gairia. I call him Gairia.
I like calling them diarrhea just because it sounds like diarrhea, but I don't
that's
think
I think it's pronounced.
I don't think it... Oh, I remember someone talking to me about it ages ago, and they said it completely different, and then it wasn't until midway through the conversation I was like, oh, diarrhea.
That band.
I don't know. I don't remember how you pronounce it, but yeah.
Yeah, so the Portuguese, how would you describe them musically? I mean, they supported Arboriculture recently. I talked about it a few episodes ago. Insanely quick death, but not brutal death. Not quite melodic death neither. I don't know how to describe them. They got a bit of a niche.
You've listened to them more than I have, but
I'm very excited they're playing again.
Yeah.
And they're the headliner this time. That's the 16th of September in the Fleece, which is going to be a fucking kick-ass gig from. If you're into your black metal, Spectral Wound are playing Strange Brew on the 7th of August.
Nice.
That is a huge name in black metal. I think it's their first time playing Bristol. So again, the Strange Brew seems a bit small for them, but maybe that'll be upgraded. Who knows? So yeah, 7th of August, that one. Now the one I think you might leave a little puddle for.
Go on.
John 5.
I've never listened to John 5.
But I mean, he's in Motley Crue now.
I don't care.
Really?
Yeah.
But you love Motley Crue.
I love Motley Crue. Doesn't mean I've listened to much John 5.
He's
I'm
an
sorry.
excellent guitar player.
I know he is. I've definitely dabbled, but I have never gone in enough of a rabbit hole to get excited. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I know you were really excited to give me that one.
I'll tell you to be all over that one.
Sorry to disappoint.
That's a shame. He's playing Tekla, which is a cool venue.
Yeah.
One of my favourite in Bristol, other than Griffin, obviously. That's the 7th of May. So not too far
nice.
away.
Another soon one.
Yeah, there's been quite a few relatively soon ones. Venom Inc., Imperium and Devastator are playing Tekla also on the 4th of June.
So we need to remember the difference between Venom and Venom Inc. as well, don't we, as David told us.
I can't remember which way around it is.
I don't remember either.
I think this might be the more original crew.
Yeah.
But then why wouldn't they just be called Venom? I'm not sure.
Either way, very cool. Very good, very nice.
Yeah, it's still members of Venom, but I don't know which version of it is. Someone correct me. Someone say it in the comments and tell me what I'm doing wrong in that sentence. Lots of things. How do you like Mongolian throat singing? Give me your best version of it.
Absolutely not. What do you mean give you my best version?
Come on, you can do some Mongolian throat singing.
That's not anything that I've ever thought, I'm going to give that a go and see what noise comes out. Go on, what's yours? Give me your best version.
Just with words.
That's pretty good, actually.
Oh, that's bad, right? That's not bad. Yes, so if you don't know, I'm talking about the Who are not the original Mongolian throat singing band. They're just the biggest one. I can't remember the name of they basically ripped off a band, and then the band they ripped off kind of fell apart, and they kept going. It's a bit of a shame, but yeah, I can't remember the name. Ashby knows, he told me before. I was listening. That's 1st of October in the Prospect Building, which again, I don't know where that is. I think you saw Igor there.
Yes, it's really close to RS Studios, if you've ever been there.
Nope. Next place.
Feeder Road.
Nope.
You don't know where the fucking Feeder Road is?
No. What the fuck is Feeder Road?
A long-ass road with a river on it. A big road.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know there was a big road.
That's just a Bristol thing. If you live in Bristol, you're like, oh, it's off of Feeder Road, and you know where Feeder Road is. Do you actually not?
No.
Behind Temple Meads.
Okay.
Near between BS5 and Brislington.
Okay. I've got some idea where you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Good venue?
It's real good, actually, yeah.
Cool.
Other than the toilets.
That's a common thing with gig venues, though.
Yeah, but like, why have we got portaloos, man? And it's dark, and you can't see anything, and none of them
have
got any hand soap, and then men piss everywhere.
Because it's dark.
Well, yeah, but also
and it comes out like a hose.
Oh, just sit down then.
But then there's piss everywhere. Why are you going to do that?
Because I've got to sit down. If I have to sit down, you can sit down and not piss on the seat.
That would be a good solution.
Yeah, actually, that's my qualm with a lot of venues, right? I don't mind sharing toilets until men fucking piss all over the seat, man.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Fucking gross. If you're a man, just aim better.
Or clean up after yourself.
That's
also acceptable.
It's gross. Just men.
I mean, it does come out like... Fucking...
Does it?
You've got no idea where the first aim goes.
I think you're boosting your own ego, Tom. It's not that difficult to control, surely.
You have no idea which way it's going to go, though. Until it comes out. So you don't.
Okay, that's something I'm not
experienced. But I'm a normal man, so I will clean up. But yeah, I don't get these arseholes.
You're well trained. You've got a wife.
Well, yeah. True. 2 more coming up. Again, this one isn't Bristol, and I'm very annoyed this one isn't Bristol. But Hypocrisy, Abbott, and Vomitory.
Oh.
That's London and Manchester. Manchester's a bit too far, so the London one is the 1st of May. But I'm disappointed with that because I love all those bands. That would be a kick-ass gig.
Well, you better get yourself over to London.
See, I like going to London for gigs, but it is a bit of a pain, especially if it's a weekday. And if you go at the weekend, it's very expensive because you're going to stay over.
Yeah.
And yeah, London, it's just a little bit too far. Like, it's not something you want to do on I don't know what day the 1st of May is, but yeah.
I think that's a Friday.
Oh, maybe I could do it then. Finish work early, get the train down, have a few pints. Do it. Very weird that the guy from Hypocrisy is also in Pain. Have you seen Pain?
No.
I think we talked about Pain before because I went to see him live. They're like a party band. Like, they've got songs that... So yeah, it's basically just like party nu metal, but without the
fun.
Heaviness. It's just a... Yeah, it's good vibes, but like they come out like in shorts and throw beach balls and stuff. And he's the fucking lead singer of Hypocrisy. You're like, that's a bit of a change. So yeah, he just clearly has...
A man of many talents.
Yeah, clearly his personality. Another one I'm very excited by, which was only announced yesterday, which will mean nothing to you because when you hear this, it'll be 2 weeks later. But Whitechapel, Silosis, 200 Stab Wounds are playing Bristol next year. It's the first gig I've seen for next year.
Yeah.
Which is 31st of January. That's in O2, unfortunately. That is sick though. That's
a fun one.
That's an interesting lineup.
Quite quick, probably.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
None of those bands you would have thought would work together. I'm guessing on the same label or something, but yeah, you got deathcore, you got melodic death. What do you call them, Silosis? Maybe.
Sure, yeah.
Trashy death. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're 200 Stab Wounds are straight up there. So. Who I saw recently, in fact, 2 episodes ago, I talked about them. That's a kick-ass lineup. I am 100% getting a ticket for that.
Yeah, make sure you do, because I reckon...
that'll sell out. Yeah. I 100% agree. And I got a Ticketmaster voucher for my birthday, so I think I know what I'm spending that on.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, I think so. So that's all the big ones coming up. Right, so that's all the big gigs coming up. I'm very excited by a lot of those. I'm going to spend my vouchers on most of them, which is good. Always a good thing to get me for my birthday. Get me Ticketmaster vouchers, because I will spend them. on a side note, that though, it's actually getting slightly harder to spend it because you now have the Head First and stuff in Bristol that does a lot of the local venues. So it's kind of the bigger bands that kind of do that too, just on Ticketmaster. Yeah. Sometimes Electric, you kind of get. Actually, I need to get a ticket for next week, which we won't talk about now for Bleed From Within, but we definitely talked about them before. Anyway, about gigs that are coming up. Shall we start on the 20th of March when this lovely episode comes out?
We shall. Am I going first?
You can, because I've been talking for a while. So
cool. So, on Friday, the 20th of March...
You have a big choice.
You have 3 choices. So you can go to Z Alley, And you can go see Oryx, who are Doom Sludge, Wren, who are Atmospheric Sludge, and Bilecaster, who are also Sludge. Or you can go to the best pub in Bristol, aka the Griffin. Jesus Christ, fucking band names, man. You can go see Sophrosine. Yes.
Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's,
Who are Blackened Industrial.
That sounds up your alley.
It does. I think we spoke about this last episode, actually.
We have a slight overlap between them.
Yeah. Grotty Scummers, who are Bristol Crust Grind. Again, that is the perfect name for a crust band. The Molehill Mangler.
How would you describe a crust band?
Crust band.
There's a lot of crust coming up that you're going to go through, but I was kind of struggling to figure out how I describe it.
Do you know what? That's a really good question, and I've actually listened to quite a bit of crust today.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Punky, I'm guessing.
Oh, it's punk, and it's definitely got a lot of D-beat punk. It's one of those where you do the finger to it. You don't headbang, you do the finger. Do you know what I mean?
Not really.
Okay, I should know this because I was in a crust punk band, and I've literally been listening to it today. Actually, got down a little Chaos. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't call Chaos UK crust, but sadly, the guitarist Gabba died yesterday.
That's
so
sad.
Massive loss for the Bristol scene because he was in FUK as well.
Oh right.
So yeah, went down a little Chaos UK rabbit hole. Also went down a rudimentary Peni rabbit hole, if you've heard of them. Short, fast, punk as fuck.
Okay.
I'll have to put some on for you, and also it's only going to be about a minute of your time.
So is that the main difference, that the songs are shorter? It's kind of like the grind version.
Oh, I don't even know if I'd say that, because then you could argue bands like Minor Threat, I wouldn't call them crust at all, but they've got very short. That's just punk, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll have to get back to you, and I'll have to get some more research on it. I would say that crust has definitely got its own kind of niche, even in the terms of like the subculture around it.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's more of a like, I've met quite a few crust punks over the years, and the stereotype is that you live in a squat, you're not allowed to wash any of your clothes. You've probably got rat tail dreadlocks.
Okay, instead of a mohawk kind of version.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. I'll try and
send some stuff over.
Articulate my findings for you.
Sorry, listeners, I put her on the spot there. We're talking a bit about crust, so I was like, I'm not sure what it actually is. Anyway, sorry.
That's okay. But yeah, Grotty Scummers, the Molehill Mangler, who are Sludge, Harpoon, who are Techno Doomy Drone. So that's quite a mix of genres, really, isn't it? Especially for here. That's very odd.
I like that John does that, though. Every now and again, he'll just throw a total curveball in there and just kind of go, yeah, people are going to like this.
Yeah, it keeps it interesting as well. Like, sometimes you want a bit of
different
in one set.
Totally agree.
Also on Friday the 20th of March, you can go to...
we're going to have a rant. Not a rant.
A rant?
Chant.
What do you mean? Go on, what's my chant?
I'll say it when you get there.
Okay. You can go to the Old England. And okay. You can see... I know what you're getting at. You can see the Screaming Dolls, who are punk.
That's a great name.
You can go and see my dear friend...
Big Gay Neve.
Big Gay Neve in Peace Lily. And you can see Star Rats, who, again, are crust punk.
And see, that's why I was thinking this question, because crust punk is its own version of punk.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the crust adds to punk. Musically. Yeah. Like, okay, there's aesthetic to it, but...
yeah,
it's okay, we can come back to me on that one.
No, we can debate it another time. But like, when you think of punk, what do you think of?
I would say mohawks with kind of 4 power chords, kind of very quick playing, but not much technical guitar skill. Like,
it's still got that, but you're definitely moving away from your older stuff, like your Stiff Little Fingers and your Buzzcocks and you fucking Sham 69, or who's the one that I'm really trying to think of that's got fucking Charlie Harper in it, UK Subs. It's completely different from that. If anything, that's like pop in comparison.
So it's
this is way heavier, faster and shoutier.
Okay.
And like, you don't necessarily, like, your vocalist, in my old crust punk band, we were like D-beat crust punk. Basically, our vocalist never trained his vocals, didn't know what the fuck he was doing, would just scream into a microphone, and then after every gig he'd have to go and throw up, where like he just fucked his voice so much.
That's not a long-term career.
Maybe that's a good way of describing crust punk.
So kind of not getting into the hardcore level neither.
No.
Okay.
No, not much like beatdown or anything. It is literally fast, angry, couple of chords.
Okay. Okie dokie.
We'll have to get you into the world of Bristol punk.
Yeah.
And see what you think.
It's a big scene here, so yeah.
There is, yeah. It definitely died and came back, I think. But it's nice to see that it's coming back.
Cool. Okay. Saturday the 21st, we've got another choice of 2 gigs. Again, you can come to the Griffin, best pub in town, for Earthbound, which is progressive metal, Vanitas, which is symphonic progressive metal, and Crown Solace, who I mentioned I saw Bloodstock. Symphonic metal, they are definitely worth catching. The singer is insane, and you would not think he'd be able to do those vocals. Insane. At the same night, you can go to Exchange for something a bit more heavy, I would say. So you got Flesh Liquor, which is body horror noise.
That is a brilliant name.
It is, yeah. I like that. Plague Pit, which we mentioned numerous times, which is necrotic hardcore, which is kind of death-infused hardcore. Fast, aggressive, hit you in the face, they're good. Insatiable Wound, which is harsh noise. Burnt Body, which is power violence. Hopeless Death, I couldn't find that none, so I just put a question mark. Tumsucker, which is hardcore grind. Priest Crippler, grindcore. Filth X Collins, which is grind violence. And Carthage Must Be Destroyed, which is death grind. And I forgot to finish the rest of the sentence. I got confused, or I missed it. Anyway, a load of bands playing the Exchanges, and all they are in the Exchange by the looks of it, because it starts at 1:15.
Yeah, that is Saturday. Stacked, isn't it?
So go to the Exchange, spend several hours there, put money behind the bar, then about 7 o'clock come up to the Griffin, and spend more money here, and see other awesome bands. So yeah, Jen, next one?
So, next one is Monday the 23rd of March at the Electric. We have Fit for a King, who are metalcore, Memphis Mayfire, who are metalcore, and Acres, who I don't have a description of what they're like.
Yep, again, too many bands called Acres, so it's hard to figure out who is Acres, but that's going to be a night of heavy metalcore, which would be good. I'm actually quite interested in that one, it'd be fun.
Have fun.
You're slowly converting.
Yeah.
Next day, we are recording, but if we weren't, we would go see Madball, which is hardcore crossover, one of the founders of it, I would say. Very huge name in the scene. Plus Born from Pain, which is hardcore. Last Wishes, which is heavy hardcore. And Timper's Fray, I like that name too, which is also hardcore. Obviously enough, because Madball, as I said, are kind of one of the founders of that entire genre.
Yeah.
So that would be a very fun night. That's a Strange Brew.
Cool.
On the 24th, which I forgot to mention.
And on Wednesday the 25th at the Old England.
You always get the fun ones, don't you?
I know. Why have you... I think you do it on purpose. You just make me pronounce all the difficult ones. See, you could pronounce them however you wanted and people would be like, oh, it's just an Irish accent.
I get away with it.
Yeah, I don't. You can see Hit Marker.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Who are Bristol hardcore punk. Rum Dog, who are Bristol hardcore punk, and Headplant, who are hardcore punk. There's a lot of punk and hardcore coming about this week.
There is. That's why I particularly asked you about the crust. Because there's a few. Do you want the next one as well? I'm not losing my thing.
Yeah, go on. So on Thursday, the 26th of March, you can go to the Thunderbolt. You can see Horizon's Demise, who are metalcore.
Who I mentioned on Metal to the Masses with the masks and cool vibe. Very good band. Good, worth seeing.
There's also Avicide, who are alt metal. Have we seen them? Am I thinking of somebody else? I'm thinking of somebody else.
They've definitely featured at, maybe they were playing at Barry Bermuda or something that we were. Yeah, the name rings a bell.
And also is Black Hole Horizon, who are hard rock / metal. So again, that's at the Thunderbolt. Alternatively, you can go to the Electric.
Another big gig.
And this one looks pretty fucking sick. So we've got Nails, who are hardcore punk. Harriet, who are metalcore sludge, ? Yeah,
I didn't really believe that. They're not really sludgy.
I don't even know if I call them metalcore.
No, I wouldn't call them that
either.
Because
they're actually
good. Harriet, how do you describe yourselves? If you look up online, it kind of comes across a mix of, as I said, metalcore and sludge. It's like, that doesn't feel right.
No,
haven't seen
it doesn't. And then we also have Pupil Slicer, who here is described as mathcore.
That'd be a fun night.
That looks cool.
That's an aggressive hit you in the face night.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably be going to that one, to be honest. Next day on the 27th of March, we can go to the Griffin. I think that one's at. That's definitely the Griffin. I've seen the signs downstairs in the titles. For Brutal Sphincter.
That's a brilliant name.
It is, which is Gore Grind. Mystery X Meat, which is Gore Grind. In fact, they're all Gore Grind tonight. And Fupa Goddess, which is Gore Grind. So
yeah, this looks fun.
If you like your nasty, gurgling vocals all about...
I do. I really do like my nasty gurgling vocals. Gurgling vocals all about...
lyrics that are ripped out of...
cutting people up and...
taking out of an anatomy book for a surgeon. That'll be your Gore Grind. So, yeah, that's going to be a fucking brutal night here. Brutal Sphincter. Imagine going home at Christmas and kind of going, yeah, I'm in the band. Oh, cool. So what you do? I'm in a band called Brutal Sphincter.
Yeah, how do you explain that to, like, your nan?
Exactly. I'm so proud of you. You're doing so well. You're in a little band. Yeah.
How's your little music's going?
I heard you rehearsing the other day. It's very heavy, isn't it?
I bet whoever's in that band as well, their nan probably paid for their, like, guitar and drum lessons and whatever. Like, go on to form Brutal Sphincter.
Love it. We'll try again the next day if you want to hit people with that knowledge.
Yeah, so next day is Saturday the 28th of March. You can go to the Red Lion and you can go see... Fuck Kill. That's
Fuck Kill.
Brilliant name. That is D-Beat Hardcore. Failed, who are hardcore. Shreds, who are hardcore. Cyanide, who've been going for fucking years.
What a name that is for a Bristol band.
They're great. They're really good. Have you not seen them before?
No.
They've been about for a long time. They're real fun. They are Bristol punk. And Skeletal Fragrance, who are punk. So that is at the Red Lion, home of punk music for sure.
I don't think I've been to the Red Lion either.
Have you not? I used to play with my punk band there like every week.
Yeah.
Like literally if someone dropped out, we'd be like, we'll do it. Like I've played that pub so many times. Not in recent years though, not since they've got like a stage and lights.
Punk doesn't need stage.
No. We just plug in and go, honestly. Yeah. Like I don't even think we had a sound guy half of the time. Like
11 done.
Back in the day, man. That's a fun pub. Sorry, I'm going into story time now.
That's there was good. One story time when we need a jingle for that too.
So basically, we were terrible little teenage punks. One of my friends shoplifted some
allegedly.
I'm not going to say who it was. They'd. We're not even giving gender here. Shoplifted some hair clippers. Got to the pub because my band was playing a gig and then was like, were you shaving a Chelsea cut for me? And we're talking like past shoulder length hair. Shaved her head in the pub. And then a load of us were like, we've got loads of peach fuzz. Can you just shave our heads as well? So like a load of us were just like shaving in the sides, shaving in mohawks. It was very punk as fuck. I don't know what's happened to me. I've got old and boring apparently.
Here's some clippers I found earlier.
Yeah, literally what it was. And I think whoever was running it at the time was just like, I'll just put some newspaper down, like, just catch all the hair, it's fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than a rogue hair in a pub.
Anyway, on that same day, you could go to the Griffin. And
lots of gigs in the Griffin coming up in March.
Support
the Griffin, people. Come down, support it.
Yeah, definitely. So we've got some good ones. We have got Locusts and Honey, who are doom. Grim Harvest, who are black metal.
If they were anything other than black metal, I'd be disappointed.
Right, I was going to say, that is like the perfect name for a black metal band. And, Jesus Christ, how do I say this?
Balefare?
Balefare. Again, who are blackened death.
That seems right up my alley. And it's a Saturday night as well. No excuses.
Exactly. And then at the Croft, you can go see Mithras, who are... Mithras? Yeah?
Yeah.
Who are death. Damon, who are Blackened Death. Unburier, who are cool, they are Tech Death. Deliberate Miscarriage. That's a sad name.
That's quite a...
Fair enough. Who are Brutal Death.
Again, if they were anything other than that, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Gore Grind.
Yeah, it could probably be up there as well. I think I'll be at the Griffin that night. That seems right up my alley, to be honest. But the craft does sound interesting too. I'd like to see Unburier. They've been creeping into my algorithms. They're quite fun. Nearly there, folks. Hang with us. On the 29th of March, we have a big gig at the Fleece, which is Infected Rain, which is a kind of metalcore groove, plus Butcher Babies, who I have the t-shirt of, who's also the same kind of genre, kind of groovy metalcore. I have a t-shirt of Butcher Babies, and I wore it to a kid's birthday, and I had that Total Raised by Owls clip, where you walk in somewhere and you go, fuck. And you go to a 4-year-old's birthday and you're wearing Butcher Babies t-shirt, and everyone's looking at you kind of going, what is wrong with you? Here's the first t-shirt to pull out of the wardrobe. And they're actually not that heavy, even though they've got a thing called Butcher Babies. Anyway, I wonder, do they butcher babies, or do the babies butcher, or the...
Yeah, who's doing the butchering?
Yeah. Because that's a very different way of looking at it. If it's babies butchering, then that's a bit weird, but okay. If you're butchering babies, that's a way more sinister.
You'll have to ask them.
I mean, yeah. I have actually met one of them before.
Yeah.
The last time they played Bristol. I got a photo with her. Did I? No, I didn't want to be that guy, so I just said hello.
Well, meet them again, and yeah.
It means at the Fleece, so yeah, they'll be at the merch stands for sure. It used to have the Charlie from Anthrax, the guy who's done the drums for Pantera.
Oh yeah.
His wife used to be in Butcher Babies.
Ah.
She was the other female vocalist. Who's now left and gone on do something else. And the other band that night is Black Spikes, who I've never heard of. Never heard anything by them, but I assume they're going to be a similar kind of style. I'm all up for that. I've wanted to see Infected Rain for quite a while. I think that'd be fun. If that isn't your thing, you're not into groovy metalcore, then you can come to, again, the Griffin. So that's several gigs in the same 2 weeks at the Griffin, which I'm very glad to see. Make sure everyone buys tickets. They're going to be cheap and it's going to be fun, so just come down. We have Believe in Nothing, which is Blackened Sludge. That sounds tasty. I like that. That sounds good. Black Groove, which is Doomy Sludge. Vermin Throne. Last time they were supposed to play, they lost the axle of the car on the motorway.
Oh, I remember this, yeah.
And so they're back. So this is the Sludge Sundays, I think, now that I think of it. So obviously they're Sludge. And then we have Cabiria, which is Stoner Doom.
Very cool.
I like this Sludge Sunday at the Griffin.
Yeah.
If you haven't checked it out, come down. It's a fun night. And it's, all the bands are usually very good. Yeah. And you leave there and kind of going, I really like Sludge. I should listen to more Sludge.
It's a perfect thing for a Sunday.
It is,
as well.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's a good little setup they got with John. So come down, it's a Sunday, drown your sorrows before Monday, and listen to some good Sludge. Do you want the next one?
So on the 31st of March, that's a Tuesday, at the Golden Lion, you can go and see Nothing Works, who are melodic post-hardcore.
There's a lot going on with that description. Because melodic hardcore is metalcore. That's what it started as. Yeah. And then you put post in there. I'm like, I'm kind of running out of... I don't really know what that is anymore.
Too many genres, man. Just call yourself metal.
Exactly. It's getting a bit... Yeah.
We also have Grail Guard, who are hardcore punk. RPC, who are Bristol hardcore punk. And Scare Bears.
Excellent name.
Great name. Who are Bristol post-punk.
That's the Golden Line. That also seems to be coming up as a kind of hardcore-y, kind of punky kind of venue. I'll go next one. 1st of April is a band called Flower, which is crust punk. Ever heard of them?
No.
No Man, which is hardcore. Wet Nuts, Nurse, which is crust.
Wet Nuts.
That'd be a great name as well. Wet Nurse, which is crust. And Docile, which are Bristol hardcore crust punk.
Nice, Docile, cool.
There's a lot going on there as well. They're from Bristol. What genre is that?
Bristol just is its own genre at this point, surely.
Kind of, yeah.
Cool.
Next one looks good.
Yep, and then is this the last one? Oh wait, no, it's not. Yeah. We have one more after this. So, on Thursday, the 2nd of April, at the Exchange, we have got False Reality, who are thrash-infused hardcore.
They're excellent. I haven't saw them before. They're very good.
When did you see them?
About a year ago at this stage.
Nice.
They're full of energy. They're really, thrash-infused hardcore is definitely them. It's a good night.
And on that same night, we also have Overpower, who are thrash crossover, who are also very cool.
I was going to say, a lot of people have a lot of time for them as well. So
yeah.
That's a big gig. That's the Exchange. You want the last one?
Yeah, and then the last one
which is Good Friday, which is a reason to go drinking. Because we already talked about religious nuts. So, drink.
Did you do Lent this year?
No. The only good thing about Lent is you get Easter eggs at the end of it.
Yeah.
But you can get those as an adult. You can just go to the shop and buy one.
You can just have one whenever you want, yeah?
I much prefer that option.
Free will.
Yeah, exactly.
Adult money to buy Easter eggs. On Friday, the 3rd of April at Shreddenham's, you can go and see Grandad, who are sludge grind. Gilded Cage, who are screaming doom / shoegaze.
Should we screamo doom?
I know why you've given me this one, because you can't fucking pronounce this. Jesus Christ, I fall for it every time as well.
I'm actually being nice, but yeah, that's...
Proprioception.
That's pretty good. Rolls off the tongue, right?
Yeah, sure. Who are hardcore, Byford Dolphin Incident, who are grind, power violence, and Peasants, who are punk.
So a good day at a skate park.
Yeah. It's not a skate park, it's an indoor skate park. So it's a skate park, yeah.
Doesn't have to be outside to be a park, but... so that is a lot of good gigs coming up. Obviously, we will post up on the socials. Mm-hmm. I know I've said that in the last few episodes, and we didn't do it, and sorry for that, but we have started doing it now, and I think that's going down well. So thank you, Jen.
Thank you, Tom.
Very welcome. I mean, you're the one who did it. So.
I did it once. I forgot to do it again. We'll do it again soon when I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. That's all the local gigs that are coming up next few weeks. Said support local. If you don't, that table's going to go flying.
Ooh, wobbly.
Yeah. Side note, yes, if you don't start supporting these bands, then they'll never get big, you'll never be able to see them, and venues will close because they won't be able to support it, and then you'll be complaining that there's no good venues for bands.
And we'll just have the O2, and we all know how we feel about that.
Exactly. So get to some of the gigs, people. Tell us in the comments which gigs you've been to, and we'll probably see you there. It's our slogan. We'll see you in a bit. Should we do some we've been to? I've been a very naughty boy, not content in the last 2 weeks. Now, I have been in France, so that has been part of my problem.
Did you not see any bands in France?
I did on 2 bands.
To be fair, yeah.
Name 2 French bands other than Gajira.
I can't.
You've been to a few though.
I've been to a few. Before I do that though, I had a question pop up into my head that I want to ask you.
Another one of your light bulb moments.
Another one of my light bulb moments. And also
this could be a new section.
It could. Jen's light bulb moments. And this actually came from my Animals as Leaders listening as well.
Okay.
Right. What is, in your opinion, the difference between a riff and a lick? Because they're different, right?
They are. I would say a riff would be played on the lower strings, so a bit more of a chunky kind of bum 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 kind of vibe to it. A lick I would put further down the neck of the guitar and have a bit more of a lead vibe to it.
That's fair. Because there was some riffs that I liked, but there was some licks as well, and you can't get them confused.
When we were downstairs and we listened to Paganizer.
Yeah.
And you said, what did you say?
Oh, that was a riff.
Yeah.
That was a riff,
So it was a section of the song where it was just this fucking chugging...
serious riff.
That was not a lick.
That wasn't a lick, no.
And I realised that everyone that's listened to this have no idea what we're talking about. Listen to a song called Put On Your Gas Mask by Paganizer.
Yes.
And then you will know what a riff is. It gets towards the end. But yeah, that would be my version of what a riff is.
Fair enough, yeah.
It's the catchy rhythm part rather than the leady bit.
But I feel like a lick is just like... it's a little bit that comes in and you're like, oh, that was nice. That was tasty.
Yeah, you would have a tasty lick.
A tasty lick, yeah.
Whereas I think you'd have a heavy, crunchy riff.
Sure.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, that was all.
Nice.
Gigs that I've been to. I went to go and see Crowbar in Cardiff.
Tell me everything.
Fucking mint, man.
Yeah.
You know when you go to a gig and it was just... They just sounded like everything you wanted them to sound like.
Nice.
That was Crowbar.
Was it a special we're only doing this album? Was it a bit of everything?
No,
Had they
it was
released
a bit
new
of everything,
stuff?
I think, yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, real cool. So it was at Tramshed in Cardiff.
That's kind of like what Motion used to be, right?
Yeah, smaller, but yeah. And yeah, it was a nice venue. Welsh people were super duper friendly.
Yeah, they are.
They really are. Like all of the bar staff and the security, like they just weren't arsey. You know when you get that in Bristol? Like I came straight from work. Like I had like stuff with me. I had like a bottle of water. And when I went in, I was like, said to the security lady, I was like, oh, I got a water bottle with me. Is that okay? She was like, oh, no, that's fine, my love. Just I can't do a Welsh accent. Like, try and do a Welsh accent. How do you do Welsh accent? It's not coming to me now.
Something about in the valleys, I think so.
In the valley, she's like, oh no, that's all right, my love, don't you worry.
There
We need to be honest.
That's good.
Thanks for telling me.
That's very good. Oh, I can't do it, and then just nails it.
So yeah, no, they were just, everyone was really friendly, so that was really lovely.
Who were the supports?
I don't know.
You missed them?
I don't know. I did miss them because I was having way too much fun catching up with a load of old friends.
Oh, nice.
So...
Did you know the old friends were going, or just happened to run into them?
No, I knew that. Well, I knew I was going with one old friend, and then yeah, it turns out there was a whole group. So it was like, oh my god, I've not seen you so long. Oh, this is so nice. So yeah, did miss the opening bands, but also was trying to Google them afterwards and just couldn't find anything. So I don't know if I've just not tried hard enough, or if there's just a very severe lack of who was playing online. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe they were just straight up new bands or something.
I don't know. I did catch a little bit of the first opener, whoever they were. They were very fitting for Crowbar. They had Crowbar-esque sound, you know, which is just slow, loud, and heavy. I don't know how else you'd describe Crowbar.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't catch their name, annoyingly, and couldn't find anything on it afterwards. Maybe I should Google it again. But
get any merch or anything?
I couldn't fucking move. So it was real oversold.
Right.
You couldn't move in there. My friend Kimothy really wanted to get some merch. She tried so many times to get in that queue, and I think she just ended up giving up by the end of the night. It went around the entire venue back, like, so it's at the back where the bar is. It went all the way around the venue back up to the stage.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. And again, it was rammed in there. Like, you could not move. Like, to the point where I went with my friend Ben. He just kept, like, you know, doing the nice thing of like putting his elbows in front of me so that no one's going to squish me. It's like, oh, I really appreciate that, but this is not my first rodeo, babes. I can also do that. But also slay, love it, do that. Yeah, it was so oversold. And
that's a shame. That really knocks it down a bit.
It really does. That was the only bad thing about the night, because it was just like, I want to go and see Crowbar.
Yeah.
And by see, I mean I want to go and see and watch Crowbar. I don't want to see all these fucking people with their stupid heads in my way. And the crowd surfing thing, you know, I've mentioned about how many people... Oh my God, it happened again. So many people fucking crowd surfing, man. Like, what is this?
Resurgence of crowd surfing.
What are you Gen Zs doing? What's this trend?
They're not even doing it right. That's the more 9 thing.
And also... I felt really old. There were so many. They looked like just turned 18-year-olds. Was such a massive majority of the crowd, and it's just like, bro, the guy on stage is old enough to be your great grandfather. Like, what? Where? Like, okay, love that this new generation is like getting into it, but it's also like,
how?
I'm old and grumpy, and I just want to stand and watch the band.
Get out my fucking
get out my fucking way. You're probably not even old enough to buy a pint yet. That being said, though, again, embrace metal. Let's keep it going.
Yes, it is good that new generation are finding bands, even if the bands are quite old. But yeah, it's interesting to see how it's happening. But they need to be buying pints, lots of pints. Yeah, I'm with you. The same with the Fleece when they oversell something.
Yeah,
like you basically stood at the door and gone, "This is like fucking ridiculous. I can't go for pee. I can't go to the bar." if anyone wants to get out, they're going to barge past me kind of thing.
Like, it gets to the point where it takes the fun out of it a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm really glad that this band is sold out. I'm really glad that this band is in the UK. I'm really glad that it's got, like, they've got so many fans and that people want to come out on, you know, a fucking Wednesday night or whatever it is. But at the same time, I'm coming here because I want to watch the band.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't want to get, like, pushed around by loads of people constantly. I'm not even in the pit and I can't, you know, I can't not be getting pushed. It's just getting a bit...
It does get
tiring.
Yeah. Totally agree, yeah. You know, just two options. They either sell less tickets or upsize the venue.
Upsize the venue, man.
Like on a Wednesday in Cardiff, I'm sure you could get one of the bigger ones.
They absolutely could have. 100% they could have, yeah.
Yeah, that's just bad planning by everyone, really. That's a shame, but I'm glad they were good. Glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, it's still good. Had fun.
Good.
Yeah.
No issues with trains, anything? All good?
No, trains were all good.
The last train back is at like 10 to 11, right?
Yeah.
So you just missed the end, or did they finish on time?
No, they finished. Yeah, the trains were awkward because I could either just miss the end and get a train, or I could wait an hour for the next train. But there was a group of like 4 of us that were all getting on the train. Like, I think some of us getting off at Newport. I got off at Bristol with Bristow, my dear train buddy for
Bristow
the night.
was there.
Yeah, Bristow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Very good.
Very good.
Nice. What else have you been to?
I went to Heat 3 of Metal to the Masses.
Yes, I'm a bit annoyed I missed it.
Haha, you were in France. Haha, haha.
I know.
Bonjour, monsieur. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trying to find my notes. Cool.
You want to start with the bands that were playing, is it?
Yes, so on this Heat, there was Smile More.
Woo! Love Smile More.
Shadow of Icarus.
I heard good things about them.
Alyris, Alyris, and Dead Rubber Dolls. There was another band that was supposed to play. I can't remember who they were. Sorry, I'll have to look at the poster. But they had to drop out last minute because I think they had some issues with their gear or something.
Oh, that's a real shitter.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? But, you know, it's always next year, you know?
Yeah. Did they still keep them 3 bands go through?
Yes, so 3 still go through, yeah. Which is also a bit of a bummer because then it means there's only kind of one person that doesn't. But either
Such
way,
is life.
In it. So
what was the order? Was that the order?
That was the order, yeah.
Smile More were the openers.
Yes, yeah.
Very good.
Cool. So yeah, Smile More opened. I don't know how much I want to say this on the podcast, but I've decided I am going to. So you know the person that announces the band's coming on?
Yeah.
I feel like the way that they announced Smile More was really fucking bitchy.
Okay.
It just felt like a bit of a dig. They were kind of like, oh yeah, you know, this is basically our house band at this point. You've probably seen these guys before. Oh, if they play again, they'll get another stamp on their loyalty card. I thought that was a fucking dig. You need to do better, man. You're supposed to be representing the Metal to the Masses for Bristol, and you're supposed to be supporting the scene. It came across bitchy.
Yeah, that's
I
not
didn't
cool.
like it. So yeah, that's rant over.
No,
Yeah.
Totally agree with you. Smile More don't deserve that because they're fucking awesome.
No, they don't deserve it at all. It was just a real off comment.
Yeah.
Wasn't about it. Anyway, Smile More were on first. I'll be honest, it wasn't the best performance that I've seen them because I've seen them like quite a few times.
Yep.
I'm wondering if maybe they're just kind of like building up because obviously this is Heat 1, so maybe they're doing a bit more of a kind of start it a bit more mellow, and then kind of get a bit more theatrical as they go to kind of.
So they didn't have the theatrical side?
Not as much as usual. I mean, I forgot his name, sorry. Matey was still dressed as a clown.
Yeah.
And they still had their makeup on, but I feel like I've definitely seen them a bit more theatrical before. Again, maybe it could have been that off comment that fucking put a bummer on it.
Maybe.
So yeah, it just felt like they took a little bit to warm up. And yeah, they felt a bit more casual than usual. They had a lot less chatter and talking this time as well, because you know usually when you see them it's like, oh, here's a song about being a gay pirate and here's why and blah blah blah. It just felt a bit more this time. It was just like, oh, you know, you've probably heard this song, it's about pirates and about being gay, and like I don't know, it just felt a little bit less comical.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But still, musically, Smile More, they're great, aren't they?
Yeah,
you know,
really,
the
really
music, they still performed really well. They played really well. They sounded great. Really happy with their set. I've put on my notes as well, Dalen just keeps getting better and better every time I see him. Like, I actually feel like a proud mum every time I go and watch one of his gigs, because he started in Cybervoid and he was but a spring chicken. He was but a fresh little developing drummer, and now he just smashes the shit out of that kit, man.
He's
like,
a very good drummer.
He's great, yeah.
Brain Modest as well doesn't think he's that good, and he is that good.
He's
Dalen,
so
you're
good.
fucking excellent. You'll get to see him next week as well.
Yes, we'll see his other band. He can compete against himself, maybe.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun, wouldn't it?
But yeah, no, really enjoyed it. I would like to see more theatrics from Smile More, though. I think they could really lean into like this circus theme where like Ollie could be like this ringleader or something, and like, I don't know, they could even get some like fake blood or something, kind of like what Millie from Basement Torture Killings does, you know, like just make some kind of gore circus out of it. Like, so much potential. I think they could really put on like a big theatrical.
That'd be quite fun.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
Really see them doing it. Next band was Shadow of Icarus, and
there was a lot of rumour on the street that they were going to be tough competition.
Well, I first off don't actually know what genre I would put them as.
Okay.
I've just put like alternative rock ? I don't really know what they were going for.
Much heavier or not rock?
They are, but they're not.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? They're in this weird middle ground, and I don't know what genre I would call them. They weren't bad by any means, but I just...
Are we talking guttural vocals, clean vocals?
There was a bit of both, yeah.
Okay.
So the bass player would do some gutturals every now and then it would be mostly clean, like singy vocals. But yeah, just not really sure what the vibe was. It just seemed a bit all over the place to me.
Okay.
Annoyingly, I could not hear the bass where I was stood. Loud outside.
Disadvantage not having the soundproofing up.
Yeah. They had some real cool guitars though. Like, they all had really cool guitars. The bass player had a cool bass. The vocalist / rhythm guitarist had a Schecter. That was very cool.
Nice.
But yeah, ultimately they are not for me. They're not my type of metal. I wouldn't consider them a Bloodstock band. Download, yeah, sure, but not a Bloodstock band in my opinion. Also, weirdly, the drummer had like no cymbals on his drums.
Okay.
He was a real solid drummer, but he had like a crash and a hi-hat, and that was it, and like nothing else.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You do you. But yeah, they were really tight together. They also had a little competition where they got you can't go wrong with inflatables. They got an inflatable keyboard out.
It's like inflatables.
They were like, whoever brings this to us later on, you get a free T-shirt.
Did you bring it back to them?
No, I did not go for I didn't try to grab it. But yeah, no, put on a good performance. But yeah, musically, it just really wasn't my thing, and I couldn't really tell you what thing it was, to be honest.
Okay.
Next band is Aliris. I can't pronounce it. Anyway, so they were very heavy. So they had two vocalists. They had a guy who was like real big guttural vocals. Like he must have had some extra effects on his microphone or something, because like it was very, very heavy. And then they had a debut new vocalist, and she had a very ethereal kind of voice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good combo.
Yeah, it was cool. Again, it was probably not my thing, but they had a really developed sound, if you know what I mean. Like they definitely have tweaked everything that needs tweaking to sound the way that they do.
Very good.
And they had some real heavy riffs again. I was talking to my friend afterwards who mentioned that they sound kind of like a band called Scar Symmetry.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
I hadn't heard of them before that, but then we listened to some and I was like, yeah, they do.
It's a name I haven't heard in a long time, Scar Symmetry.
Yeah. I think maybe my only qualm with this band was I know that the stage at the Exchange isn't very big, but it would be nice to see a bit more choreographed stage presence, especially if you've got 2 vocalists.
Yeah.
Just kind of develop some stage moves or something. Cause
was it nerves, do you think, or was it just
probably
inexperience?
No, I would say it was more nerves, that, or it was just lack of space anyway, you know.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
But
was a full band plus 2 vocalists, so 2 guitar players, bass player, drummer.
Oh no, I think there was only one. Was there only one guitarist? I can't remember. But yeah. But it kind of made me think of when we went to see who was that heavy metal band that headlined one of the semi-finals? It's got Becky Baldwin in it.
Fury.
Yes, because they had 2 vocalists, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
But it was just the way that they'd. I mean, obviously, it's a completely different type of metal, so you're not going to be pulling off the same moves. But just the way that, like, you know, the the other vocalist would kind of move about when she wasn't singing.
Kind of getting the energy going and doing something rather than just kind of standing there.
But yeah, they really got the crowd moving as well. It
nice.
Really popped off. Then we have Dead Rubber Dolls, and
who we saw at the O2.
I didn't see them at the O2. I remember getting there late.
And
I remember somebody telling me, like, oh, they're not really your thing, you wouldn't like them. I really like them.
Yeah?
They were sick. They were real cool. I've put on here as well, they were the first band to have a sick entrance. So that's one thing. I guess you get announced and then you walk onto the stage, you grab your instrument, you start playing, or you say, hello, we're blah, 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 blah. Dead Rubber Dolls, I can't remember what their entrance was, annoyingly, but whatever it was, they really thought about it.
That's
and
cool.
I really like that, because realistically, you're doing an entire performance from start to finish, right?
Yeah.
You know, make the entrance a performance.
Yeah,
I love
absolutely,
to see it.
Yeah. Kind of alt metal style, right?
Yeah, they were so like alt metal, but like I've put here, they've got like System vibes, Mr. Bungle vibes. They've even got kind of Hole vibes.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I don't like putting when there's a female vocalist and then referring to another female vocalist band, because like it doesn't mean that you sound like them. But she had some Hole energy. Do you know what I mean? They had matching outfits that looked really cool. It was just like nice on-stage synergy. Their bass player is
mental, right?
Mental. He's so cool.
Yeah.
So fun. Really fun
His
to
movements
watch.
on stage are quite entertaining.
Yeah, it's great. Like their stage presence in general was just top tier. Like I think they've put their heart and soul into rehearsing that, and it really shows.
Awesome.
They had a fun pit. So that's
a fun pit. They're all fun.
A fun pit is a word that they made up, and it is where the vocalist gets into the crowd and moshes with you.
Nice.
Yeah, it was, and yeah, they had the crowd moving. They were really cool. Really enjoyed.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
So who got through?
So who got through was Smile More.
Excellent.
Dead Rubber Dolls.
Excellent.
And Aliris.
Well done all.
Yes, well done.
Excellent.
Very good.
I think the comment you said to me was the correct bands got through.
Yeah.
So,
in
good.
my opinion, remember, I am just one person who has the audacity to chat on a podcast. And my opinion is mine. And it doesn't mean that your band shouldn't keep going, because you always should.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Totally agree. And as we always say, look at Harriet.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, they lost their metal to the masses. Look at them now.
Yeah.
They're coming back, as we mentioned, a few weeks' time.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, keep the chins up. And also they do the Wild Dogs. And there is the new thing now with the All There that's on the cobblestones. They're putting a kind of a wild card from metal to the masses through to that as well.
Yeah.
I don't know the ins and outs of that, but that was something that I kind of heard, which is good. Excellent. And else you've been to?
No, that's it.
So thank you for that, Jen. Thank you for representing the side. I will be better in the next 2 weeks, and I will go to some gigs.
That's okay. You were busy doing your big boy job.
And France things. And,
yeah.
You know. But as we mentioned, there's a load of local ones coming up, and I'm excited by a lot of them because they'll be fun. Shall we go on to our album review corner?
We shall. Album review corner.
Black City's album review. It's not their review, but Black City give us the review.
Yeah.
They give us the album, which is fantastic. I said it before. I'll say it again. Like, a lot of the stuff we get off David, we have never heard his band before. Mm-hmm. And it's a real eye-opening experience. So, again, thank you, David. This one, I feel he's challenging us a bit, though.
Yeah.
So it's called Necropalace by a band called Worm. Now, admittedly, I forgot to look up how many albums they've done. I'm sorry about that. This one is quite an interesting one, but shall we start with the album artwork?
Yeah.
So the album artwork is absolutely insane, and it gives you a good feel of what the album is.
It really does, doesn't it?
Yeah. So the album artwork is kind of like Dracula sitting out on his throne on the edge of a vertical cliff building, like there's nothing under him, and then like a fucking demon dragon thing is coming out of a portal in front of him, and no shits are given. He just looking at it kind of going, yeah, whatever, come at me.
Yeah.
And it's pretty fucking glorious, I have to admit.
It is a very beautiful artwork.
It is. I really like it. And then like there is no way you'd be able to see that the band name is Worm. Like when you look at that,
no,
it's mental.
Their logo looks way too big for a 4-letter word.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, really cool artwork. That would be a kick-ass t-shirt to have. This album came out on 13th of February, and it has 7 songs. It's just over an hour long, and yes, came out, as I said, just a few weeks ago. Mm-hmm. Would you like to hit me with your thoughts?
This is right up my alley. However, I really, really struggled to pay attention to it and really listen to it. I don't know if maybe it's just right now I'm in a different mood musically, or if it's so chaotic that it is just a little bit difficult to grasp.
I agree with you totally, in the sense of this is an album you need to listen to, and that's the point. You have to actually sit and dedicate time to listen to this. There's no point putting it on the background or coming back to it in bits and pieces. You need to put it on from song one and go and sit and listen to it, and what you're doing at the time is listen to that album.
Yes.
And then it 100%. Makes way more sense, because the picking it up and dropping it, I was struggling as well.
Yeah.
So, I put it on the car and stuff, and like you get out and then you come back in and go, what the fuck, where is this song gone? Like, this makes no sense.
And I'm really glad that you feel the same way, because I actually started to think that I was just stupid.
Definitely not. Yeah, it's chaotic, and I know I've said before that I don't like when bands throw the kitchen sink at everything and it just becomes a bit chaotic. But this one feels like structured chaos is the only way to put it. That's
the thing. As much as it's been a difficult listen, it works.
It does.
It really works. You've got some... what genre would you even call this? Because earlier I said it's got some death, some black, some symphonic... Doom. Symphonic.
Its roots is definitely black metal. I would say probably symphonic black metal is its core.
But I wouldn't call it symphonic black metal at all.
Absolutely not. That's its core, but then they've got atmospheric black metal in there. They have doom in there. They have bleak black metal at points. They've got like gothic vibe to it. They've got like a neoclassical guitar work in it. The lead lines in it are absolutely insane. In fact, when I was listening to it, I was like, it sounds like Joe Satriani or Marty Friedman are writing the guitar in this. Like crazy fast guitar riffs, licks like all over the place, sweep picking. You're like, this does not go up black metal.
See, there's some licks and riffs in this.
There is, absolutely. And then, as a fun fact, in the last song, Marty Friedman is actually a guest in it. And
really?
And he fits totally perfectly. It's like, it's kind of his... It feels like, everyone knows he fucked off in Japan and started doing some weird stuff there. He's still a crazy-ass guitar player. And when I was listening to the album, I was like, this kind of sounds like something he'd come up with. And then, he's on the last track. I was like, well, that makes a lot of sense.
That does make sense.
But if you didn't read that he was on it, you wouldn't actually pick up on it, because that kind of consistency runs through the album. Yeah. Which, I quite liked. As I said, they're kind of throwing everything at it. It's got gothic vibes to it. It's got early Cradle of Filth, early Dimmu Borgir vibes at points. It also has a bit of typo negative going on. It was some hard...
I know what you mean,
certain parts of some of the songs, just like, that's completely different. That's slowed down, and we're now, going a bit gothic here. Okay, cool. And, every song is generally about 10 minutes long, 12 minutes long. Changes about 50 times each. There's no particular chorus, verse structure to it. But as you said, the chaos works. Like, everything blends... And you couldn't put it any other way. Like
it doesn't feel janky. It's all nice and smooth. And like, I was thinking this earlier, Do you ever get people just like show you some riffs in band practice and they're like, oh, and then it goes to this and there's no like nice bridge between it? It feels like that, except they've bridged it really well.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? It is like someone's thrown a load of ideas, but they've made it into... It's throwing ingredients in and they've made a lovely soup instead of something that you're like, I'm not eating that.
They had all the right ingredients and it came out as a perfect dish at the end. Yeah, that's a good way of describing it, really. Like, you wouldn't know you needed these ingredients until you put them together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally get what you mean. Any other thoughts on it? It
was just odd. I mean, because we spoke earlier about how I said to you, like, I don't have a favourite song on this album.
Nor do I.
Because I couldn't really differentiate the songs all that well. There was moments where I was like, that's a fucking sick riff.
Yeah. And then it would change and go off and do its own thing. And then the song would change. You're like, oh, okay, that's now a new thing.
Yeah, I couldn't even really differentiate the songs, but I think it is one of those that you have to listen
absolutely
throughout. Like, you're not just going to pick a song out of this. It's not that sort of album.
As I said, each of the songs are 10, 12 minutes long, and it changes quite a lot throughout. I mean, it even starts with like the synthesizer going, and then this fucking squealing lead guitar comes in over the top of it, and then it instantly drops into doom. Like, what the fuck just happened here? But that sounds chaotic, and it is, but it's good.
Yeah.
It's structured chaos. There's nothing I can really describe it. They're kind of fucking around with lots of different types of black metal, plus other things, and put it all into a big pot, and a lovely chocolate cake comes out.
Yeah.
Black cake, I guess, is better in this case.
A blackened metal cake.
Yeah. Would you go see it live? Unless you've got other thoughts you want to go through?
No, not really. I'd see it live. I wouldn't be in a massive rush.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't not see it live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd have to be in the mood to first. Like if someone said, oh, Warmer playing tonight, I'd be like, okay, I could go see that.
Yeah.
I don't think if they announced tomorrow, I'd be, oh my God, I absolutely have to go.
Yeah.
But I probably would end up going and probably having a great time.
Oh, yeah, and I'd imagine watching it live would be real sick, right?
And you would watch it.
Yeah.
I think that would be a key thing.
And not crowd surf and get in the way.
Yeah, I think it'd be one of those, even though the music is quite fast, like, you know, the tremolo refs, or the black metal style and stuff, I think everyone would stand and watch it.
Yeah.
Just to see how it progresses, see how to do it.
Yeah, this is a total fold your arms.
Absolutely.
Take your stance, hold pint in one hand, like, yeah.
To be a great festival band, kind of midway through the day.
Yeah.
You know, that you're just looking for a bit of a chill out, you have a pint, you'd watch them and kind of go, that was an excellent experience.
You say a chill out. It's not chilled at all.
No.
But it's definitely a watch and analyse band.
Yeah.
You know?
You're not going to be in the middle of a circle pit for losing your shit, like.
Oh, I think some people will.
Probably, yeah. I'm selling this as a soft album. This is not a soft album.
Not at all, no.
No, there's lots of double bass in it.
This is like total monkey brain album. This is brain thoughts like splurged out. Do you know what I mean?
As we're on that, I totally forgot about the vocal style. I loved it. It's kind of got a black metal shriek to it, but slightly death infused.
Yes, yeah.
Which is probably the best way to describe it. Kind of slightly in a well, but not a very deep well.
Because as much as we keep saying black metal, it's I still don't think it's black metal enough to be black metal.
Yeah, you wouldn't give this to a black metal head and kind of go, here's a black metal album.
Yeah, no, they'd be like, no, it's not.
Yeah. But it does have a strong pull into black metal. It pulls a lot of the good things from black metal, I would say.
Yeah.
It's fast, it's ferocious. The vocal tone is exceptional. I really like the vocal tone. Except in the first song, it sounded a bit too distant. But after that, it kind of, as you listen to the album, it kind of feels like the sound guy is doing it live. You know, the way I've often said that you go to a venue, and one or two songs, the vocals are a little bit off, and then sound guy fixes it and so on and so forth. It felt like that while listening to it.
I wonder if that was intentional.
Yeah.
Because I kind of know what you mean.
Yeah, like the first song, he sounds like he's in a different room.
Yeah.
But then it becomes a bit more clear and a bit more further in the mix, which is an interesting approach, because that's what would happen live.
Yeah.
I would have thought.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Get in touch.
Yeah. I don't know where they're from. I forgot to check that out.
Florida, I think. I want to say. Is it Florida?
Consult your notes.
Yeah, consult my Google. Yeah, Florida.
They wouldn't strike me as a Florida band.
No, they don't. No.
I would, yeah.
If you'd have told me they were like anywhere European, I'd be like, yeah.
That makes more sense, yeah. Like Estonia or Latvia or somewhere like that. Where they're close enough to the Nordics, but they're not quite in there.
Yeah.
With Florida, we kind of scream death metal, and they're not that. And I can't imagine they'd be wearing shorts.
But they're not death metal, but they're not death metal.
Yeah. Yeah. Give them a listen, see what you can think. So I can't recommend the song. You need to listen to the album in its entirety.
Yeah, no, I can't. I have put a little Spotify tick thing next to The Night Has Fangs. Obviously, there must have been a big riff in that one where I was like, hell yeah, brother. Gotta save that riff for later. Can't tell you where in the song it was, though.
Which minute out of the 12?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yes, you would see it live. What would you rate it out of 11?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Is it because you want to like it and it's got all the right ingredients for you, just you've not been on board with it?
That's exactly why, yeah. Because this is like...
This screams you.
This screams me. This is such a me metal. I am going to provisionally say a 6.
Okay.
Because I really struggled with it. Because I can't really just listen to a song whenever I want to.
Yeah.
So it's not exactly like an accessible album to keep going back to. But it's not bad. And I think I'd like to revisit it when I have, an hour to maybe burn some incense.
Yeah.
Sit down in a nest of pillows and really try and focus in on it.
I think you'll have a great experience when you do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I really think so. I would probably rate it slightly higher. Probably be 7.5 kind of point. I'm with you on it's not just something you put on in the background. Like, you have to listen to it.
Yeah.
And it's over an hour long, so you have to dedicate time to it. It's definitely worth doing. I did enjoy it. It was as I've said, I'm not one that's normally into the chaos. I think when you throw too much stuff at things, you kind of lose its power and influence. But this, they got the mix right. It's structured chaos with black metal, and it ticked a lot of good boxes for me. And I was actually pleasantly surprised. Like, I looked at the album cover and I was like, this is going to be some weird shit.
Yeah.
And even when David gave it to us, he was like, yeah, you can have this one. They'd thrown everything at it. I was like, oh God.
Yeah, he warned us, but I almost didn't believe him.
Yeah.
And then it's not until you get on the other end of the album that you're like, yeah.
They threw a lot at it.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they've definitely touched on a lot of subgenres within black metal within its own song. It was cool. It's a cool concept. Artwork's incredible. It was definitely worth the listen. I'm quite glad that I will add, I think, the whole album to my Spotify rather than just this particular song, just because you can't. You can't pick a song. Yeah. So, that was very good, actually. I quite enjoyed it. So, that brings us nicely to the end of episode 42.
Episode 42.
Do you want to do the outro this time?
Oh, well, thank you, Tom.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, David of Black City.
Black City.
Black City Records. Thank you, John of the Griffin.
Thank you, Anthony, for putting us in orange light.
Yeah, thank you, Anthony, who was doing some lighting, and we just came in and started chatting.
Yep.
And we will see you in the pits.
See you in the pits.